Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just started recording. I'm bad at talking. I just want to learn. But hey, if you're watching this, subscribe, leave a like, and I hope you will like it. Today I wanted to talk about Deltarune. Deltarune came out. Can you believe it, guys? Deltarune came out. Chapters 3 and 4. But I will talk about all of them. Kinda spoiler warning. I don't think I'm gonna talk too much with spoilers, but maybe some will. So you watch on your phone. But I highly advise you to play the game. It's fucking awesome. But I will just talk, right? First of all, the music is great. The characters are great. Not every. Some are not. And the story is great, right? I have some opinions that may be unpopular, which we will get to. But I've played this game twice. I've played chapter 1 and 2 when they came out. Now I've played all chapters again. So kind of twice. I didn't min-max, I haven't got any secrets. The weird round in chapter 2, I didn't get any shards, except the one in chapter 4. I'm just an average player that I didn't look up how to do these things. I didn't backtrack too much, I didn't want to kinda waste time for it. In chapter 1, we get introduced to the characters, right? And the world itself, like how it works and everything. And I really love that, how it was done. The music, of course, is great. Toby Fox always makes great music. So I don't have much to say about chapter 1. I will say that I think Lancer is a character that should come back more. I think it's one of my favorites. Or at least they should make characters that are like Lancer, right? The characters from the Dark World that you can interact with more. And they are like this Team Air from Pokemon, you know, like in chapter 1 we had many scenes with Suzy and Lancer together fighting Chris and Raleigh. So I love that. I love this character. It's comedic, it's funny. the faces, you know. And then I love the design of the first chapter, the world, the poker cards and everything. The puzzles were great. The boss was kinda underwhelming, but I saw the hidden boss, but I didn't fight him. But you know, there was a lot of things in the first chapter that we could look, see, search. So it was great. I really liked that, and I think it's for me top 2 chapter, right? Then we got chapter 2, which I think is kinda long, like not in bad way, but there was a time where I just couldn't get myself to go further, you know. I played like every day for 2 hours, maybe 3, depending where I was in the game and how. Chapter 2 was just slow for me, but the music again was fucking great. The Queen is my second favorite main boss, like the main antagonist of the chapter. The humor was fucking great. The Birdie I just couldn't. I don't like the it's cringe. I know it's made to be cringe, and I think Toby did a great job, but I hate him. Like probably many more people in the community. I don't remember exactly. And Noel is Noel. I don't know what to think about Noel. After playing all 4 chapters, I think Noel is lacking to get my opinion. I don't know. It's a mysterious character, and I know she's important to the story, right? So yeah, and the puzzles in the chapter 2 I think were the best ones in the whole game. I enjoyed them. The overworld, the city and everything was I don't remember exactly if something changed, but you know, it was a good chapter, right? Not my favorite, but it's still solid. Like I can say, in third chapter was my favorite. The Tena is goated character, top of the top. I loved this guy, you know. So third chapter, I played it like, you know, like, I think 2 days. Like maybe every chapter it took me like 4 or 5 days, just because I didn't want to play only the Deltarune, because I thought I'm gonna get bored of it fast, like every game I played basically. But no, third chapter went super fast for me. I love Tena, I love the whole sun and moon. I don't remember the name, but the love couple. It was some skates were really funny, and the French guy, I don't remember his name. he was something here, that's for sure. So the whole game within a game concept was great. It was made very well. I can't say too much if I don't want to spoil, but I feel that world building was great. The ending was the best of all. The story it did, character development, you know, everything you got to learn about Chris, about Susie, even Ralsei, and I can't say much more. It was the best chapter for me. I think chapter 3 is the best one. But then chapter 4, right? Chapter 4, I didn't. I'm gonna be. I can't say too much, but I didn't like it. Like the fight between chapter 3, the ending of chapter 3 and beginning of chapter 4, I was glued into the screen. Like I just played the game. I don't know for how long, but I just played. It was like, I didn't know what was happening. I was in awe. But it just kept going down here, you know. Like the only good thing about this chapter, except for music, the music is great. I don't know how many times I will say that, but just for the music I would play the game, you know. The only good character is that I don't remember his name. Man, my memory is bad. But the turtle man, the old man, he was funny. Great character, already. But the problem is, I was with Susie, and I will kinda spoil some things. Because Susie got introduced as the like bad guy, you know, like the maybe not antagonist, but she didn't like Chris, right? Then they got in chapter 1 the world and everything, the adventure, and even then she didn't listen. She got to team up with Lancer to fight us. She wanted to be the bad guy, right? And I like that. That was fun concept. That when we fight with her, she doesn't listen. She don't want to. Then something happened, and she started listening to what we wanted her to do. But still, I really like how she was written as a character. Then every chapter she got a little kinder, started cooperating with us, she learned how to heal, wanted to learn from Ralsei, right? Character development at its finest. But in every chapter she had this moment when she was angry, when she didn't understand things, you know, like misunderstood. That's the word. And you know, that was great. Maybe in chapter 3 it was like less. From chapter 3 it was less and less. But in chapter 3 I think that she still she was kinder to Tenna, right? Because he wanted to play the games and she wanted to go play with Ralsei. The story, right? So she didn't mind Tenna's games, right? And she was kind, right? But she still had the when we play the games, you'd do something and she's angry, right? But in chapter 4, the only time she's angry is at the end when we fight the boss of chapter 4, right? Because it's the boss, right? And she doesn't like the guy. But to be honest, I didn't feel that she was angry in this chapter a lot. Also, the 4th chapter, I understand that it's story, right? But after playing the games of chapter 3, the entertainment and game within a game, you know, that was so fun. And the next chapter we play is like heavily story, which is alright. I'm not game developer, I'm not a story writer, I can't even talk properly to the microphone, you know? But I was bored, right? I had the dopamine hit high in chapter 3, and then you just walk, talk, maybe some puzzles. The only then you have the Halloween pumpkin fight, which was fun. And then you have climbing, and it's more like not even a puzzle, but just dodging things and climbing up. I love the game, but I was bored. Even in fighting the Titan, I didn't know what to do because I was playing sparing people, right? Doing the acts and maybe, I don't know if that's a harder way to play, but you know, more like pacifist for but I feel, but I don't know if that's possible in the last fight. I needed to attack. Like, I am not entirely sure, right? So I was forced to do things I didn't exactly want to do. I was forced to read a lot, which I guess I don't have anything against reading, but it was kinda too much at points. And the only thing I liked is the Tartar guy, the whole prophecy thing, that, you know, there's prophecy and you can't defy it. Even if you destroy the prophecy, it shows up somewhere else. That was a cool concept, the whole story around it. I think that's it. Like, the piano was it hit hard, so like the scene with piano, but I have much more negative things to say about chapter 4 than the good thing about all the other chapters, but I just didn't feel like it. Didn't feel engaged. That's what I want to say. So, you know, be it what you want to be. I hope the chapter 5 will deliver. I still really like the game. Don't get me wrong. The music last time, it's great. It was phenomenal, and the characters, great. I'm not gonna get too much into the Chris and the Soul. I really like the Noel house scene, but the whole time we were there, and what Chris did, and without spoiling. I really like that stories. I think it was chapter 4, so that's one thing also for chapter 4 that I really liked. And I'm not gonna get into the whole. I saw a lot of people talking that Chris, whatever Chris is a bad guy or we are the bad guy, because it all depends if you play the read route or not. I guess I don't know exactly. I know that all things in the end come to the same ending. What I remember Toby said, that your choices doesn't matter in sport, right? So you can play whatever you want and the ending will be the same. Maybe some dialogue will be different, I don't know. Maybe the story you will know more of the story if you play maxing every chapter and getting the shard, the eggs and everything. So that's it. The same goes for Ryder. I think I want to say I would love to chapter 5 to be more about getting to know Ralsei, because we don't know anything about him practically. We know he's a dark prince, his fountain is very strong, and he's strong enough that he can live in other fountains, which is suspicious. He knows the whole prophecy, and he talks to us players sometimes. I remember reading about it somewhere, watching a video, that he knows that Chris and us are two different things. So I want to see more of it, you know, see more Ryze and maybe Noel, but I think Noel would be in 6th or 7th chapter more developed, because she's the somewhat, I don't know exactly, but she is important, you know. In the whole prophecy I saw many theories that Susie isn't the main monster in the prophecy, it's Noel actually, you know, but too much talking. The other thing about Deltarune that I loved, just because I don't know why, it was the loading screen. I don't know why, but every time you exit game, at least on console, and go into game, depending on which chapter you are, there are some different loadings. I don't exactly remember chapter 1, but in chapter 2 you have Queen's head laughing. In chapter 3 you have the Tenna TV. And in chapter 4 you have the prophecy, and just you know, that's a small thing, but I really enjoyed that. And you have also the whole thing about Gaster, you know, I think he will be the main villain, I don't know. I don't want to theorize too much, but you have the whole Spamton getting calls from Gaster to tell him what to do. Penna, where someone said to Penna that if he does that, then Chris will be watching him. I want to see the story progress, and I can't wait to see how it ends. And I feel like I never played better RPG. Like, sorry, I don't play many RPGs in my life, but every character feels like character, you know? It's not just NPC. Maybe it's still I am not enough of a gamer to get to feel the characters I'm talking with in game, but I can see that the NPCs in games like Skyrim or Assassin's Creed, you know, the open world aren't the same as the one in Undertale. Like, every character in Undertale has the charm and care put into it. It's not that just empty dialogue. Like, maybe most characters have something that if you do something, they will say something different. And they are coming back, and I really love the French guy. He just comes back every once in a while. He's funny, right? You have Lancer, who is also funny and comes every once in a while. I'm in utter shock that Toby can do that. Like, I don't know how. I know that he's been working on Deltarune for a very long time, and I know that it takes a lot of skill to do what he does. But I don't think that even most skilled game developers could write a story like him. Maybe I'm just glazing. The point is, I really enjoy the game. Maybe not. Maybe it's not top 1 for me, but it's in my top. And as I said, I can't wait to see how the story ends. I'm probably gonna. I want to keep, you know, like, talking about games. I have some games that I want to cover on this channel, so if you want to subscribe, maybe like and subscribe. I just think I don't know what to say anymore. I hope that if you watching this, like, I don't think I will be editing this. I think just voice over some Deltarune gameplay that I have saved up. But outside of Deltarune, going to my channel, I won't make videos. I just want to see at least one person watching them, so that I can feel like I did something, right? But that's just my ego, I guess. But yeah, I think I am right now playing through the Ace Attorney. So when I will get through all the 3 games in the trilogy, I will probably record something about that. In the meantime, I may record something on some random topic. Thanks for watching. I've been talking quite a while now. I don't have scripts for this video. I'm not good at writing scripts, so I don't know if I ever will. But I know this was a messy video, and I just hope that if you're watching this, you will stick around. And thanks for watching. I will see you guys sometime in the future.